Welcome, Capricorns. Hello, Capricorns. All right, Capricorns. Freedom. Okay, so Capricorns, I gotta do that. All right, so this is second week of August, and the second week of August have to do with the 9th of August until the 15th. I want to say thanks for being here. Thanks for being back. What's happening for you guys? This week is going to be beautiful. Last week was a little bit weird because everybody was against you, Capricorn, but this week is going to be beautiful. It's about taking back and being free. Freedom, being free of something, recognizing. And this week is the answer. Perhaps this comes from releasing something that no longer serves you. Okay, so it is a week where you're going to be releasing something. Okay, it can come from a confirmation that your prayers for freedom has been heard, and the angels are working to bring these changes in your life. Okay, so some of you Capricorns could have been going through a whole lot. You've been going through a whole lot, and you are trying to resolve a situation, okay? And sometimes, if you're an indigo or a crystal child or a star seed, you can sense when someone is being controlled or manipulating. And a lot of us can feel that sometimes. You have an intimate ability to see unnecessary restriction and rules, okay? Sometimes you may unknowingly, impulsively use your own energy to construct some sort of a rules on yourself. When you draw out and recognize, you should release this, okay? This desire that you have. Freely dream big for yourself, and this planet will allow you, and with the help of your angels and guides, to achieve whatever you want, okay, externally or internal wisdom. You have an infinity wisdom, Capricorns, whether or not you will accept it. You're ruled by Saturn. Saturn is about discipline, order, and discipline, bringing back discipline and order. And because of that, a lot of you are going to be freeing yourself from some sort of a unconventional play. Okay, so alrighty, so Capricorn, some of you are going to be freeing yourself from a manipulating person or situation that was going on. A lot of people were manipulating a situation. You're going to be freeing yourself from that. Venus, Jupiter in Libran. I see there is no win for a Libran. I see they recognize what a Libran has done. So some of you could have been dealing with a Libran, and this Libran has created some sort of a chaos and block. Yes, no win for a Libran. Whoever this Libran is and whatever this Libran was doing, I see they came down on this Libran. So some sort of a data and information could have come up where a Libran was co-creating and working against some of you Capricorns, and they're going to be recognizing this and bringing some sort of a balance to the situation, because they recognize that a Libran has co-created and created some sort of a chaos. Some sort of a data documentation came in, and this data and documentation gives you a win, because you get a big win over some sort of a legal issue that was going on that a Libran has created. Okay, so this Libran could have a forfeit some sort of a data or information. They're now investigating and recognizing that a Libran or some authoritarian figure could have created a fraud by either hiding some sort of a documentation or information that should have entered in a system. Or it could be a lawyer that has access and created some sort of a legal situation. And I see it is like a judge is coming in, or people in higher authority is coming in and recognizing that data that was sent was never entered in a system. So this is really, really positive, because whatever the information is that is going to be coming in, you are going to be freed from a situation that people have or connect you with. It's as if people bring their drama in your world. People who you don't even know have co-create and bring their drama in your world. And I see that people in higher authorities have now information and data and is now recognizing what was happening. Cheerfulness, you're going to be very successful over some sort of a legal issue that people got you in. You're going to be successfully overcoming a Libran, a new start. Whenever the energy of the Fool comes up, you're going to be successfully having a new start. You're going to be releasing yourself from an Aquarian and a Libran that created some sort of a problem. So they could be finding out about some sort of a dishonorable play of civil servants that created some sort of a chaos. So a letter is going to be coming in. This you have been waiting for a long time. The Wheel of Fortune is going to be bringing back some sort of a documentation to you. They now find out that a letter was stolen from you, the documentation, letter, information that you were supposed to get. They're going to be recognizing that these letters that was sent out was stolen from you, and they have found who have stolen this letter. So, as you recognize what is transpiring with this energy of this freedom is letting you know that there was people who were co-creating. And a Libran is a part of it. A Libran can be also lawyers, okay? So this is a 7th house energy. And 7th house has to do with, it could have been your partner. It could have been a lawyer. It could have been someone who is in higher authority in order set some sort of information in a system that has held back the information. And people now in higher authority is recognized that someone deliberately held back some sort of information that was supposed to be set in a system. So it's as if one company or one organization sent the information to place in a system, and someone deliberately held back the situation. Now authorities is coming in and is recognizing that the information was sent a very long time ago, and someone held back the information or copied the data and use it to make a double copy. And now they're recognizing that your information or data or some sort of a data and information that you should have received or was sent to an organization in order to enter in a system was never ever entered. And they're now going back and is investigating and is now recognizing that this data was held back by someone purposely, because they were using the data in order to create something else for someone. So now they're finding all the data and information, because it's as if authority recognized that there was some sort of a chaotic situation that was going on, and recognized that two people could have had the same data and information, and now they find out who is the correct person, and that someone, and it could be a lawyer or a corrupt civil servant, did not enter the information, and the information was sent and it was never entered. And they're going to be recognizing it. But some of you who were having some sort of a legal action, because this is legalities, okay? When it comes up to the house of the 7th house is about contracts, is about marriages, contracts, it's about communicating with other people, it's about 7 hours energy is about legalities, contract agreements, okay, that should have been in place, was not in place because someone deliberately either copy or deliberately did not put the information. And I see higher authorities now are coming in and is recognizing this, and it's going to be filling the brackets and entering the information. So I see Wednesday, Thursday, a lot of you are going to be celebrating. Wednesday, Thursday, a lot of you are going to be celebrating a new start, because they now recognize and is seeing that people were having their own agenda. A whole lot of people was creating chaos because they had their own agenda, and a lot of you have been worked against by people corrupting because of corruption. A lot of you were worked against, and it's as if people in high authorities recognize you. Hold on, this person name is coming up too frequently. We are going to be looking exactly at what is exactly happening, and they're going to be recognizing that some sort of a data and information that was sent and was supposed to enter in a system, someone else used it and was trying to create something else for someone, and they're going to be now recognizing. So freedom this week is about freedom, and it's about receiving a new start, a successful new start. Okay, celebrating a successful new start and overcoming this. And I have to say that, your Capricorn that was co-creating and working against other people and had created chaos for other people, it's not going to be working out for you. But if you're a Capricorn that people had really stood against you and did not want you to prosper in your life, that's who this week is going to be freeing you from these people with their own agendas, these negative group of people that was creating chaos around you. A lot of you, a lot of data documentation, a lot of mail, a lot of posts was stolen from you, and they are going to be finding out the person who have took this post, the person who was taking your post. And a lot of people would not understand the devastation of people, that people will go as far as taking your letters, and it's because these people are criminal, because it's a federal problem that if you take another person's letter, and it is that is one of the things that I there are laws, and this law is a law that should be imprinted in every country ground that it is wrong for someone else to take another person letter, because it's this is very, and that's why with telegrams always go to the right people. It is a situation where they're going to be also recognizing that a lot of you Capricorns, there were people that was accessing your data and information, and I see they're going to be finding each and every person, and they're going to be facing what they have done, because they this is a time where digital people are being followed by their digital footprint, and a lot of people are not aware of that. And this is when people lie and people can see through their lies, is because their digital footprint was followed. But this is a situation where a lot of letters, a lot of documents was stolen from you because someone else was taking your information and your documents, and they're now going to be recognizing who have done this. So when we look at the world and the energy of you have the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter. Jupiter is in your world. Jupiter is here. The energy of Jupiter is here, and Jupiter is going to be helping you, because whenever we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is a powerful energy, and this Wheel of Fortune is about your karmas and destiny. And it has luck because it's in the upright. So if you notice, Aquarian, and some of you are going to be helped by people in authority because they recognize that you were totally worked against, and people in authority are now stuck in to look at exactly what is transpiring, and is going to be recognizing that your information, your data, your computer was being accessed by other people, that information was stolen from you, and it's because of spywares, or someone was deliberately on your computer system, your telephone, that was accessing and using your data and information. So it is a situation where this week is going to be coming up, and I see they're now going to be recognizing and seeing what was transpiring, and recognizing that a whole lot of letters that was supposed to come to you was stolen, and someone else had took these letters. So whatever is happening and transpiring, you gotta be aware that people have been not being honest, and people were kind of blocking your success, and it's going to be coming up, because when the wheel of karma comes up, especially in the upright position, it is about your karma and destiny. And this is what I say to a lot of people. Wheel of Fortune is very powerful. It's one of the most powerful cards in the deck, Wheel of Fortune and the World, because you are governed by Saturn, the energy of the world, but also the Wheel of Fortune is about your karmas and destiny. So this is going to be a very good week for you, Capricorns, okay? And do not say that it didn't happen for me. If it didn't happen for you, that means you were not dealing with facing and resolving your karmas. I gotta go. Namaste.